RJ here, hanging out at the Young Hollywood studio with Taio Cruz.
Cause we gon' rock this club, we gon' go all night, we gon' light it up like it's dynamite.
Now, not one #1 song, but you have now had 2 #1 songs. Take me through when you got that phone call the first time your first song went #1. Where were you and what went through your mind?
Basically, throughout the day before, we had been looking at iTunes and it kind of jumped up, you know, sort of 10 places every now and then, and it eventually hit the #1 spot on iTunes. And we were like, wow, that was amazing. And then when we actually found out that we were #1, we'd done the massive jump on Billboard to like 53 to 1.
Wow.
That was like just insane, and I really didn't know. We were just so shocked and so surprised, you know, and we just kind of like made a cup of tea.
I love it. The last thing you'd expect, you just make a cup of tea and you chill.
Yeah.
You think you'd go to like a club and you'd buy bottles.
I know, right? I don't know. It felt great though.
And the crazy thing is not one though. Then Dynamite comes out and
Yeah.
it's everywhere. I mean, you can't not turn on the radio and not hear that song. It's infectious.
Yeah.
And bam, same thing happens.
Same thing happens, another #1. So it feels amazing.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen to what you're saying though. It's the same year and you've now had 2 #1 songs.
Yes. It's I don't know. You can't really wish for a better result, really. I'm waiting for, you know, a little kid to come pinch me or something.
Right. It's a dream. It's all a dream.
Yeah, come and even out the karma, you know. So, but it's cool, you know. And the next single features Kesha.
Yeah.
It's called Dirty Picture. So I'm excited about that too.
Like, and it was so clever though in the first song. You know, when Ludacris mentions your name, because it gets it. If you weren't familiar with you, you're like, Taio Cruz, who is this?
Right.
And some people might not even know how to pronounce it. It's like, what is that name? Is
Yes.
it Taio? And
Yeah.
was that an idea he had? Was that something you wanted? It was just really...
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I asked him, you know, if he could put my name in there somehow, you know, and he really put it in there in a very cool kind of Taio Cruz, tell him how you feel.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, he threw his talent in there as well. But, you know, I had that issue of people saying my name wrong all the time. And so it's very, very cool to kind of have him help people understand how to say it correctly.
That's very smart.
Because there's a lot of vowels in there.
Yeah, it can be
People
confusing when you
get
see it.
confused.
You're not sure exactly
I know.
how you do it. And now it's interesting too, because the record label, like, you're not just in front of things, but you're behind the scenes and you're handling the business. And not a lot of people figured out how to do that.
Yeah.
How do you not let them, you know, conflict and interfere with one another?
I don't know. I kind of just feel like I'm a songwriter and an artist. I'm a songwriter and a producer who sometimes does music videos and sometimes gets up on stage and performs. So, you know, my grounding is from sort of the behind the scenes and the musical creation and artistic direction of things, and then I kind of translate that to being on stage myself as well.
I like it. Now, normally I hate talking about comparisons, but there've been some interesting comparisons that we gotta touch upon. Some of these you may have heard and some you might not have.
Okay.
But I was actually pretty blown away when I saw some of this. Are you ready? Can you handle it?
Well, let's see.
All right, so here we go. As far as the comparisons go.
Okay.
This was interesting. A cross between Babyface, Justin Timberlake, and John Legend. They said if you put all 3 of those together, that gets you.
That's me.
Now, here's the amazing one, though. I was blown away by this when they talked about your voice.
John Timberfake.
I like that, John
Timberface. Sorry.
That's you. You're looking
That's
at
me.
it.
There you go.
All right, listen to this one, though. They said Michael Jackson, Prince, Marvin Gaye, and Stevie Wonder.
Okay, well, yeah, I can't possibly be any of those. Those guys are unbelievable.
Now I want to talk about your brand, because it's really interesting. We've got this whole Rokstarr brand that you're utilizing in so many different areas. And we'll start the fashion, obviously the shades. Every time you see you, you know, you have a cool pair of Rokstarr shades.
Rokstarr shades all the time.
And why the design? Like, they're big. What made you pick, like, that's the Rokstarr look for you?
Well, you know what it is as well. Like, I kind of used to see a few celebrities out in pictures in tabloids, and you know, and I'm a fan of just the ones that just make an impact, the ones that people wear indoors in a nightclub or whenever at nighttime, and people go, why is he wearing shades inside? Right. It's because he's a rock star, he's allowed to. And it's basically, you know, just massive sort of impact sunglasses, and my theme is black and white, so a lot of the time you'll either see me in black or white or a combination of both. And these ones, for example, Rokstarr right now, they're just they're massive, and they're just, you know,
the Rokstarr shades.
I mean, you're officially making an impact.
Do I rock it?